My name is Minna. I'm 40 years old and I have worked as a teacher for 12 years right now. And I'm teaching mainly in grade 1 and 2, but I'm also able, or I have also graduated as art teacher for the secondary school. So if I like, I can teach there, but I prefer to be with the small ones.
What methods do you use to discover the capacities of each student?
That takes always time when you start with a new group. I don't think there is only one method which supports my way of teaching. First of all, I try to get to know the individual student. Then I try to do things together in group, make the kids talk, make them show activity. Then I can get an idea where the level is and so on. Always be active while they're working, always talk with the kids and be involved in their process. That's my method. I don't have a special method for anything because I can't use some kind of diagnostical tests for grade 1 or grade 2. I can listen to them when they read. I can look at them when they do some things, but there is no testing methods for the small ones. The testing is done by the special teachers for the special needs. They help us to make sure that we know how much these kids know for the alphabet, can they read, can they count, and so on. But mainly in the group, in the classroom, I try to figure out where the level is for everything.
Can the children choose the content with the subject they like?
Yes, they can. I give them alternatives always. The kids are, in the beginning we do the same things because then I can get an idea of where every kid is in their progress and development. But next week, for instance, we have been in school now for 1 week. Next week we will try all the 15 kids in my class. They will get different tasks or things that they need to work with.
The teachers can teach, for example, science to get the creativity of the children, or the creativity is only in the artistic subject?
No, absolutely not. You have to be creative in every subject. It's easier to learn if you are creative in everything. For instance, in Swedish language, in Finnish language, everything. If you are a creative teacher and find new things how to learn, the kids will learn so much faster.
Do you see any discrimination between classmates or students?
Between each other, the kids each other. Yes, you see that, absolutely. But that is also something we work very hard with in this school. We have this kind of a group. First of all, the class teacher, we work very much with the social climate in the class. You need to be polite, you need to take care of each other. You are not... You can't behave badly against your friends because everybody in this group and everybody in year group 1 and 2, we are friends together. So we have a lot of social skills activity. And if there should be a problem, there is also a group in school who can come in and help me. There is problems in my class which I can't solve myself as a teacher.
If the school have low cost from the state, what activities can the teachers do with low cost?
With low cost, you need to be more creative. If you don't have the material you like to have, you have to make it yourself. Every year we try to buy some materials which can help me, for instance, in math or in language teaching or in every subject, and then we keep it for next year, and then we try to take the little money we have for next year and buy more. And that has a lot to do with the elaborations. If you want to do some kind of elaborations in different things, you need to buy material. And if you don't have the money, we do a lot of ourselves. We use paper and computers. What aspects I like? My freedom as a teacher. my freedom, because we don't have a curriculum which says exactly what we need to do. There are the aims and there are the goals. Do you understand? Aims and goals. If I succeed to bring my kids to the aims and goals, I have a freedom as a teacher to do what I like to come to those goals and to achieve those goals. So I like my freedom as a teacher. People trust me that I take care of my job. They are not coming here to inspect me or doing a lot of national testing with the kids to make sure that I'm doing my job. So I have a big freedom as a teacher, as a professional.
What things not like about Finnish education?
What I don't like is that the Finnish schools are Finnish or Swedish. I think there should be more cooperation between Finnish and Swedish schools, for instance. I'm working in a Swedish school. My mother tongue is Finnish, so I'm bilingual. I have 2 languages, but I think we should work more over the borders, take more influence from the Finnish schools and work more together with the Finnish and Swedish schools, because I think we are a little bit separated from each other.
And what happens if a student don't like any subject?
To motivate the kids.
Yeah.
That's a challenge. It's a challenge. It depends on what kind of you don't like, because I think if you have capacity, if you think the school is a good place to be in, you like something. If you don't like anything, I think then there is a problem with friends, there is a problem at your home. The problem is so much bigger than the thing that you don't like school. So then you have to work with everything. It's not just that the kid doesn't like school, because normally if they don't like school, the problem is somewhere else than in the school.
Then there is any child who is boring in class or not?
Boring. Then I need to motivate them. That's my duty as a teacher, to motivate the kids, be creative and make the kids work.
If any student doesn't pass the exam and has to repeat the course?
It does happen very seldom, very, very seldom, because we are trying to help them as much as we can so they pass the courses. And because I'm working with the small kids, you can see the development so fast. I know which kids I need to help more. And in Finland we have this kind of system that we are really much helping the kids who are in need. So they normally pass the course, yes they do. But sometimes when a child is very childish, they are not mature, they are too young, then we try to talk to the parents to let them retake grade 1 or grade 2 so they can socially complete grade 1 or 2, because normally they are just kids, they are too young.
If a child is better than the other child in every subject, he can go to high level?
Then you have to be very, very, very good. Because normally we individualize so much in the class. So if one student is here and one is here, I will give them tasks to he can work here and the other one can work here. That's no problem in class, because in Finnish schools not everybody do the same thing. We are doing different things in the same group. But if you are very, very mature, you are very, very in every subject very good, then we can absolutely, you can jump over one course if you like. But normally the social skills doesn't fit, even if you are very intelligent and very bright and so on, but the social skills needs to be at the same level. In Finland, after you graduate gymnasium, you have to do your kind of matriculal exam. After that, you can try to get into a teacher's education in Finland. You are about 18, 19 years old. And then you study for 4 years or 5 years, depending on how much you want to take your time. But that's normally 4.5 years. I started when I was 22 because I did a lot of things before. So I was a little bit older, and I think that was okay.
And for what reason you wanted to be a teacher?
I don't know. I don't know. Since I was a little kid, I wanted to become a teacher. But then I considered, after graduating, matricular exam, and so I said, no, I don't want to have anything with school to do. I'm fed up. I don't want to become a teacher anymore. And then I took my time. I did something else. I traveled and I worked at a hotel and I did a lot of other things. And then I thought, oh, maybe the teacher job would be something for me. Because I'm not good in one thing. I'm a little good in everything. So I thought being a teacher is quite good for me.
Okay.
Yes.
But if you have, for example, a lot of ideas, and you like apply in class, you can do that, or you need a
permission.
Okay, it's not totally free with, or
no.
Okay.
You have to apply to become a teacher, absolutely. And there is a lot of in Finland. There are a lot of people who want to become a teacher. So you can't just go to the university and say, I want to become a teacher. You need to apply, and then there is almost 50% who doesn't get a study place to become a teacher.
Okay.
There are many people who want to become a teacher in Finland.
It's very difficult.
It's difficult, yes.
Okay, but
it's possible.
It's possible. Okay. It's possible.
You just have to admit yourself that this is the thing I want to do.
You can try.
You can try and try again. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I know there is many of the students here, the teacher trainees. They have applied 1 year or 2 years, so that's normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is normal come a lot of strangers of other countries to become a teacher?
To this school, because this is an exceptional school, because this is a school together with Åbo Academy, the university, and this school belongs together. So therefore we have a lot of exchange students coming here.
Okay. And you start in here to become a teacher?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's very difficult, or what do you do when you stay in a class with other teacher and you only see, or you take notes, or what?
It depends on which practice I do. When I have a teacher trainee in my class, I try to work together with a teacher, but they are of course taking charge of the lessons, and then I tell them what you need to think of next time and what would be better, and try to push them more to become better, of course. And it's a hard job. You think it's easy to become a teacher. You can just walk in and teach something, but there is so many aspects that needs to be right before you are a complete teacher. And the development will go on and on and on until you are... I learn every day. I learn every day something new. And I try young students to push them further and become more self-confident and so on.
And if you can change anything of the system of the Finnish education, what do you change?
Swedish-Finnish schools work more together, more money, of course. I don't know, because the money has to do with everything. If you have the money, you can do almost everything. But I think I have a small group. I only have 15 students. That's good. I think 20 is maximum to be in a class. I don't know. Actually, I think it's quite okay. Many things are okay, of course, but there are things you can change. But you need to be realistic too, which is possible and which is not. Many things are very good.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is all I
Okay.
want to.
Thank you very much.